My purpose in life is to leave my dent in the universe in absolutely everything I do, as well as to inspire and help others do the same. For someone to leave their dent in my life is a privilege. For me to leave my dent in someone else's life is an honor. But to inspire and help others leave their own dent in the universe is an indescribable feeling. I plan on doing this through this podcast by celebrating my guests and inspiring my listeners, all while leaving my own dent in the universe and helping others do the same. My name is Fer Andrade, and this is Denting. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Denting. Today we don't have a very special guest, we have a very special announcement because there is no guest. For the first time, I have a co-host on the podcast. We are announcing a new project for 2022. This has been one of my goals for a while, and I am the type of guy that sets New Year's resolutions. So here I am with a guest that is amazing, has been here twice on the podcast, will be here for a lifetime. Camryn Rogers, how are you?
Hello, I am so good. How are you doing?
Very good. I'm excited about this.
I'm super pumped.
First time that I'm recording with a co-host, which is interesting.
Does it feel weird?
No, because I just know you and we're just having a conversation. Like before this, we were talking for like 10 minutes and it was just a normal conversation. So we'll get straight to this. For the audience, we're going to explain what this project is, why we started it, and the format that we'll be doing. This won't take more than 5 minutes. That's a promise. So let's get straight into it. Do you want to explain what this project is, Cam?
Do you want me to give some background as well?
Explain it, and then I'll give the background.
Okay, so basically our goal with this sort of series, this new podcast series that Fer and I are co-hosting, oh my god, that's so exciting, is we want to delve deeper and give like analyses and connect specific films and also novels to our lives and look at them, see how they've impacted us, see how they connect to the world, and really go from there. And there's going to be certain topics and themes as we go on month to month, and it's going to be a very exciting process. We have a really cool lineup of some really incredible books and movies, and I think that we're going to have some really good conversations. Yeah,
it's super exciting. So for those that may not know, Cam and I met about, what is it now, like 9 months ago for a leadership showcase. And then right after... In May.
April?
Well, in April, yeah.
April.
So this is January 2022. We met April 2021 for a leadership showcase that we were selected for. Right after that, we recorded our first episode. That's episode 4 on Denting. Go check it out if you haven't. She competed in Tokyo. Then after that, we recorded what is now episode 11. And after episode 11, we went to get lunch or brunch one day. And we just sat there and talked for 4 hours. And
Literally
we're like,
4 hours.
Literally 4 hours. And we're like, damn, like we need to do something about this. And we were talking about books and movies that we just like. And we're like, yeah, we need to tie this into our lives, but on a platform so that other people maybe are inspired to do the same thing. So in episode 11, spoiler alert, but I gave Cam Winning by Tim Grover, which will be our first book.
Very first.
That is what we're going to start with. So yeah, that's a little context behind it, or why we kind of just dove into it. But basically, like, what do some of these books and movies mean to you in terms of who you are as a person and most importantly as a competitor?
So for me, with the lineup of novels and films that we've chosen, they all mean something. I think they all hold like a different sort of lesson in them, but they all carry a similar message of resiliency and passion and having a love for what it is that you want to do and sticking with that and keeping your eyes on a goal, not letting anything like deter you from that as well, and just living your life focused and driven towards accomplishing something that you dream of, that you love, that's so close and dear to you. And I think that's something beautiful that every single source that we're going to pull from has.
Yeah, and these are going to be all types of books and films. I mean, some will be fiction, some will be nonfiction, and it's just all over the place. But I think that the goal remains the same, which is why this project will remain within the podcast. I mean, I say it at the beginning of every episode, it's in the intro. The purpose of my life and this project is to leave my dent in the universe and inspire others to do the same. That's through celebrating my guests and inspiring my listeners. And I mean, that's what we're trying to do here with these books and movies. Maybe people don't want to read the entire thing or watch the entire thing, or maybe thanks to this podcast, they will, and that can impact their life in a way similar to our lives or in different ways. So that's our why, that's our big idea. The format will be pretty basic. We'll be describing the biggest lesson from either the book or film, our favorite quotes.
We'll have many. I will definitely have many.
Yes, we'll have many quotes. And then our main personal takeaway and how we can apply this to our lives, as well as how listeners can apply it to their lives as well.
Yeah, so drawing inspiration from what it is that we're either reading or watching and being able to connect that to something that we're going through, something that we're dealing with, something that we do on a day-to-day basis, whether that be big or small. I think whether these books and these films have a big or small impact, it's an impact regardless.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great point. And that's how denting happens, you know? I mean, denting happens one day at a time. It happens one life at a time. And I feel like that's the entire purpose of this project and my purpose. So yeah, I'm excited to do that with these books and these films. We're going to be starting very soon. The first one will be out in February, and we'll kick it off from there. Our plan as of right now is to do every 2 weeks. There's going to be a book of the month and a film of the month. Whoever wants to join is very welcome to read the books along with us. We're open to conversations. At least I am. I'm sure Cam is as well, but you can DM me if you want to talk about anything. Cam, I'm sure, is
of course
open to it as well.
Please.
Yeah.
Would love to hear from you.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you want to add anything that we missed out on?
I think we covered everything, but I'm just really, really excited for this.
Yeah.
I mean, as you both talked about, especially during our 4-hour brunch, so many of these books and movies mean so much to us in both similar and different ways. And I think being able to share our perspectives and viewpoints is going to be really awesome and beneficial, both for us and for those who tune in.
Yeah, it's going to be super awesome. Really, really excited about this, and I'm glad we're doing this. I'm not sure if we're past those 5 minutes now, but the whole point of this is really not to take up too much of your time. We want to inspire you to follow along with these books and films in 10 to 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. A quick recap. New project, we will be doing reviews on books and films that have inspired us to leave our dent and continue to leave our dent. So hopefully while sharing this with you guys, it can be the same. And yeah, I mean, Cam said this when we talked, and I will officially announce it right now. Denting is my baby, meaning that Camryn is now the godmother of this project. Welcome to the project. And yeah, thank you, everyone. We'll see you guys next time. First episode coming soon. Woo! Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. Make sure to subscribe to my podcast and follow me on my personal social media accounts for more. All at Fer Andraez. All links are in the description. If this episode inspired you in any way, please help me out by sharing it with a friend to help them leave their dent in the universe as well. That's it for today. I'll see you all next time.